So I've been looking at Childe for a little while now. I think I might actually consider going for him. From what I can see, his damage seems to be alright, but unlike any of the power DPSs which has seen Childe for support, the Talia, due to how fast he attacks though, can't really vaporize every single one of his damages, but his damage seems to be greatly stable. Childe seems to be perfectly fine at C0, none of that constellation nonsense, and so far seems what looks like to me the best Hydro support for jungling. Childe has a brilliant F2P weapon option in the form of the new Inazuma prototype, and his damage, while reliant on reactions or stamina, seems to be greatly stable and somehow like a Hydro version of Diluc but less on-field time and more damage. Using C0 Childe for a little while now, just borrowing one of my friend's account, I don't really have an issue with cooldown time at all, as long as I switch him off the field within 10 or 15 seconds or so. The footage you will be seeing in front of you right now is a Childe that's not quite built yet. He has no 4-piece harder death or anything like that, so keep that in mind. Like, a properly built Childe probably hit a bit harder than this. Inside some testing though, his quick Hydro application, Childe can become great inside freeze teams with someone like Rosalia or Diona, or even inside a taster team with Beidou, which are teams I don't typically use for myself, so I could see this as a great experience and a great change of pace. Something I found myself liking to do while using Childe is using his burst damage during his melee downtime. However, I do find Childe having some energy generation issues for himself to always have the Q uptime. If you so happen to not be using a reverse vaporizing with Childe with someone like Diluc or someone like Xiangling, I would highly recommend Raiden Shogun to help him with some energy recharge issues. But yeah, that's my overall opinion on why I want to get Childe. He unlocks a bunch of new team comps for me and he is smooth to play. A team mixed with Childe, Raiden, Diona and Rosalia sounds actually pretty interesting for me, so I just want to give him a try. And opposed to all the hotel hype and stuff like that, I think Childe is actually a really decent unit. I still don't get why Childe has a second rerun, but although I do think Childe is a bit outdated for his kit and none of his constellations is actually that good, I do think Childe as C0 is a really solid unit by himself, and I'm pretty excited to be wishing for him, even though I am on a 50-50 with no Prima Gem stuff.